Hello Libra, welcome to Lightworks. So welcome to your weekly tarot reading for September 1st through the 7th. This is for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We'll do a 5-card spread. The present, the past, the present, the future, what you don't see coming, and advice from Spirit. We have an eclipse this week on September 7th. It's in the sign of Pisces. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. Emotions can be quite intense this week. Eclipses do bring change. Ancient astrologers believed that eclipses brought energy and the opportunity to course correct, meaning that in the event that we were out of sync with our purpose, that the energy would come in and present situations that would realign us to our purpose. It will be certainly bring change, and eclipses are felt for up to 6 months. So let's get right into your reading. Okay. So in the past position, we have the Hermit. So this is a major arcana card. This is this is about going within. This is about acquiring knowledge. This is about somebody who has maybe been spending quite a bit of time alone. Maybe been really thinking about being really reflective, on their life and their life experiences up till now, up this far. This is about being calm, centered, and going within to reflect upon and to reflect upon your life, and also enable you to kind of get grounded. Traditionally, the Hermit usually is holding a lantern, and that is the light within. It's a metaphor for the light within, and that kind of internal knowledge and flame, the spark of light. And so this is a very lovely card, and very purposeful. We'll clarify. In the present, we have the World. The World is a very, it's a positive card. It's definitely the end of a cycle. It is also a major arcana card, so, it has quite a bit of, it packs a punch in the reading, as do major arcana cards. And this is about maybe after that kind of reflection with the Hermit, you're wrapping up a cycle, and that cycle, you learned a lot, and it was really, at the end of the day, it was fortunate. It was a fortunate, and whether that was lessons learned, but it was very positive. But you're now wrapping it up, and now you have essentially a different perspective for sure. In the near future, we have the Five of Wands. Wands are fire. It's the element of fire. And honestly, this looks like, to me, Five of Wands is sometimes just a lot of busyness. In the near future, you could have quite a bit of things to do, lots of things on your to-do list, kind of a frenetic pace, a lot of things to, to do, and out and about with a lot of people and consulting with a lot of people and putting yourself out there for sure. We'll clarify on this though too. In what you don't see coming is the Empress. So the Empress, that is also another major arcana. Out of the 5 cards here, we have 3 of them are major arcana. So this is a very consequential week for sure. The Empress, also Libra. This is the Empress is ruled by Venus. And so this could be you or a Taurus person. And there is a plethora of possibilities here. And there also might be a Taurus that walks into your life. Or it could be that there are a lot of possibilities, a lot of options available to you that maybe you didn't see them coming. The Empress is stable, secure. She's nurturing. She's very giving. She's very loving. She is she's grounded. She's a benevolent leader. Her empire, thrives under her care. Then we have, on advice of Spirit, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, swords are mental energy, the element of air. And so there might be a decision that needs to be made, a direction, which way to go. So that's interesting. We'll clarify what Spirit has to say with that. So let's clarify the Hermit. Interesting. Okay, so clarifying the Hermit, in the past position we have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. It looks like it looks like that there is or was a lot of work. It looks like there was kind of a passion project, something that was passionate, that you were a part of in the past. There was a plan, but there was a lot of work to that plan. And maybe that finished up and maybe, that there was a break that was required. I feel like you expended a lot of energy, and the Hermit energy running through your life really allowed you to take a step back and to reevaluate and reflect on where and what you want to spend your energy on. Yeah, where you want to spend your energy. And so you took that time to reflect. In the present, we have the world. So from that vantage point, after you have really had that kind of reflection, we now have the world. So it seems to be almost a recovery kind of is happening there. Spirit, please be clear. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so you are absolutely focused on you're focused on you're focused on your resources. We've got here the world, and clarifying the world, we have the King of Wands. So we now have the Queen and the King of Wands. So we have a pair. And he's passion, and it's action oriented, right? It's action oriented. So he is, he or she really is being concerned with the resources. There's a brand new beginning, brand new opportunity to either earn or to obtain resources. And that's presently what you're focused on. You're focused on, it could be a new job, it could be investments, it could be a partner's job, it could be something like that, because this is a new opportunity for abundance. And it could be a new job, or like I said, a new investment, something of that nature, something where you are bringing in additional, or there's an opportunity to bring in additional resources. And the Queen of Pentacles, so she rules her suit, right, along with the King. Pentacles, again, is all about resources and money. And she is lovingly looking on her resources. She's tending to them. So she nurtures her resources. She is focused on making them grow. So right now, you know, you've finished up something where you were really quite busy, a lot of activity. It required mastery. It required learning something. And then, once that was underway, you had the opportunity to reflect. Now you're focused on resources and securing resources and making it stable, making your experience stable. In the future, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, it could be where you are, busy yet again. Wands are about action and taking action. There's also something about, there could be also petty, just kind of pettiness, petty disagreements, stuff that you just don't have time for. They're just annoying. And we have the Two of Swords, clarifying. Okay, so clarifying that Five of Wands is the Two of Swords. Swords are mental energy, air energy. It's about you are at a crossroads. So something is happening. You're at a crossroads right now. And sorry, I am moving my cat Francis out of the way. He wants to actually be in the reading. You're currently at a crossroads right now, for sure. And you are now kind of assessing where you are, how you feel about this crossroads. And you're worn out. So you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about perseverance. It's about just expending that little bit more energy just to get over the hump, get through whatever challenges you have. This is in your future. So it looks like you are at a crossroads. There seems to be, this may be bickering. This may be gossip, or a lot of activity for very little gain. Seems like almost running yourself ragged, right? And for what? You know, I think you're determining, is this worth it? Is all this energy expended, is it worth it? Does it bring me emotional fulfillment? And right now you're kind of at that crossroads. And yeah, you're at the crossroads now to determine whether, you know, all of this potential, you know, the bickering or any activity, a lot of the activity that's going on, the busyness, is it bringing you fulfillment? Or are you just getting worn out, right? This is the card of pushing through, of persevering, even though you're exhausted. And this is in the near future. So you may find this week could be kind of a turning point. Kind of a turning point, because, you know, this Hermit has allowed you to, you know, go within, to rest and reflect, right? And the current present, you're focused on resources, on feeling stable and secure, and yet we have the Five of Wands, which, you know, I don't know. This is a general reading. I can't get extremely specific on it, but it looks like bickering. It looks like, you know, a lot of busy work. Whatever it is, there's a lot of energy expended without really a benefit to it. And right now you're asking yourself, it's a crossroads. You're like, is this worth it? Like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired of all this nonsense or shenanigans. And, you know, it's not providing me the emotional fulfillment that I want, that I seek, that I want to have in my life. So what you don't see coming. Let's clarify what you don't see coming is the Empress. And the Empress is that nurturing energy, that loving energy. It's Venus. This could be a person. Like I said, it could be a Taurus. Could even be another Libra, actually, because it's ruled by Venus. And she's self-assured. She knows what she wants. She gives unconditionally. It's there are no strings attached. It's pure. And she is, she's tending to her garden. And for her, it is all about growth. And so what you don't see coming is this energy comes through in some way, kind of wafts in, and maybe it comes in with the eclipse. Who knows? Let's clarify, though. So let's clarify this, Empress. This is what you don't see coming. Okay, all came out, all flipped out immediately, all at one time. Oh goodness. Okay, so this is pretty obvious. All right, so there is a Tower, and the Tower is a major arcana card. It is about change. So it's interesting that I said, oh, maybe this is about the eclipse, because eclipses bring change. So it's entirely possible that this energy comes through your life. It is out of the blue. It's a change that you don't see coming. You're kind of worn out. You're working through your list. Or you've got a bickering or some gossip, or just unnecessary kind of unnecessary, annoying, kind of energy sapping kind of stuff going on right now in the near future. And what comes in is a change. So there is a Tower. It's a major arcana, and it is an unexpected change. And it potentially rocks the foundation of what you have built. If what you have built is solid, there'll still be a foundation there from which to build. If not, then it's the Tower that, kind of clears out and moves the energy. Here we have, there were 4 cards that came out to clarify the Empress. So a Tower is change. The 2 of Pentacles, that's also, 2s are typically decisions. This or that, yes or no, A or B, that kind of thing. It's also about juggling, and you're juggling it beautifully. And this change, this Tower may put you back on your heels a bit, because you weren't expecting it. But there are 2 other lovely, extremely lovely cards here. The 10 of Cups, as well as the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is another major arcana card. The 10 of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. This is, as you can see, a couple holding hands. There's love tattooed on her hand. There's a rainbow. There's a home. Mountains in the background. It's really lovely. It's one of my favorite cards of this deck. It is really kind of the happy home, happy relationship, emotional contentment. It's emotional fulfillment. And it's very, very much like the description that came out about really the Empress. So you have the opportunity here for this emotional contentment. So what has no longer been serving you, what has been an energy sap, what is no longer fulfilling you emotionally, there's a change that comes through. There's an opportunity, a change with the Tower, to feel emotionally fulfilled and abundant and grateful and constantly kind of growing. That is kind of a plethora of possibilities with the Empress. I mean, she is pregnant with possibilities. It is a benevolent, wonderful, unconditional kind of love and growth. And we also have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about listening to your heart. It is about going within to determine which way to go. Listening to your intuition and knowing what the right path, which direction to go. So though change can be scary, and this tower is unexpected, right? This is an unexpected change coming in. It is ultimately, it can be very scary at first, right? Because nobody likes change thrust upon them. But Spirit is bringing this in. This is, kind of the eclipse coming in. This is that eclipse energy coming in and, bringing fresh air into your life and allowing you to get rid of what no longer serves you, so that you can step into your intuition, abundance, and emotional fulfillment. So this is lovely. Okay, so let's get some more information on the Two of Swords, which is the advice from Spirit. Frankly, twos, again, two are choices, right? So there is a choice that needs to be made here. And it's making up your mind, swords. So let's do that. Let's get some additional clarification on the Two of Swords from Spirit. Message, please be cleared. Too much. That's too much. Too many cards. Okay, so so we have clarifying the Two of Swords. This looks like what you need to consider when you're making this choice. Spirit is saying, remember what it felt like to feel secure. Remember what it felt like to feel loved. Remember what that feels like. We have the moon. So again, we have a full moon, a full lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 7th. There can be some uncertainty. There can be some confusion. And Spirit is basically saying that Spirit is basically saying, so the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, she rules her suit, the suit of cups. Cups are about emotions, are about creativity, are about, inspiration and intuition. And you can see she has around her neck, the necklace is the eye of intuition, right? So Spirit is basically saying, go within, take heed of your emotions, but also listen to your intuition and follow your heart, the cups, right? So follow your heart and stick up for your beliefs, for your passions. Follow your heart. Your heart has the power. It will show you the way. So in addition, also the Seven of Swords came up. So the Seven of Swords can be about deception. It can be about in its higher form or higher octave, it could be about strategy and employing a strategy and how you know, make up that mind. Quite frankly, it looks like you need to listen to your intuition, and don't get wrapped up in, because there's some untruth here. There's something that is, and I'm going to clarify this card, but there seems to be, whether you're not being honest with yourself, or the need to be honest with yourself, the need to be honest with yourself, that's what it is. So there's a need for you to be honest with yourself, to really look at what you want, what your heart wants. Listening to your intuition. Allowing that energy of the eclipse to come in. Feeling about what it's like, what kind of life do you want moving forward? Do you want that, you know, familiar kind of security and love and equal giving and receiving? And if you want that, then you'll know which choice to take. That's really what that is about. So that is listening to your heart, listening to your intuition. I'm gonna pull one more, because now I'm curious. I'm curious, Libra. King of Swords, so that can also be you. So that is not letting his emotions get the best of him. That is making a solid and logical decision. That is standing in your power, because you are an air sign. Yeah, so that is the Page of Swords. New information comes in. A celebration. And passion. So it looks like, you know, you need to decide what you want to do and how you want to proceed and what you want to have in your life. But you need to listen to your intuition, follow your heart. In the event that you do, additional information will come in, and you know, information of, you know, clarity and passion will come in. And ultimately, there's a celebration. So definitely not a bad decision. So whatever you decide will be the right one, will be the right one for you. But, you know, it's important that you admit the truth, see the truth. See the truth to yourself. Admit the truth to yourself. Yeah. And, you know, use that eclipse energy to make a change which will ultimately give you that emotional fulfillment. All right, my Libra friend. Let's pull an angel guidance card. Ooh. All right. There's one. A couple came out. Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation in all that you do. Nice. And, you know, that's part of this stream of giving, right? This here, this Six of Cups. And this one just came out. Cleanse and detoxify, Libra. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So this is really, well, looks a lot like the Empress. You are being asked to step into a life filled with love, filled with clarity, you know, filled with love, contentment, abundance. But you have to have the courage to step through. And you consciously have to make the decision. You consciously have to make that decision. And so that means going within. That means listening to your intuition. All right, my Libra friend, I wish you the best this week. I hope that this was helpful to you. And I hope you have a fantastic week filled with love, positive change, and good health. So I will see you soon. Bye.